Contact!
Daddy's is cool.
Safety on.
Hey there, it's Jim. Beautiful day in the Midwest. Had a good time visiting the gun show in Davenport yesterday. Wanted to give you a report. The gun show is promoted by Big Bore Enterprises. Mark Quaid, he's the operator of Big Bore. Had a pretty good show. They have shows twice a year in March and in October, and last year they tossed in an extra one there in May. Mark Quaid, if you go check out their website, Big Bore Enterprises, he has a collection of 4-bore and 2-bore rifles, and have links to videos of them shooting those things. Pretty impressive shooting inch diameter projectiles. The gun show was pretty good. I think it was pretty well attended. Had lots of just about everything that you're looking for. There was definitely no shortage of ARs, so if you're looking for an AR, I think probably the gun shows all across the country will probably be well stocked with ARs, uppers, lowers, Magpul grips, all the different accessories that you'd want to have on an AR. I didn't see much in the AK department. There was a little bit, but I think you had to hunt a little bit if you were looking for AK. I did see a AK pistol that got my attention. Here's a cutaway of that. And ammunition, 22s were hard to be found. I did see one brick of Thunderbolt that they're asking $58 for, which is pretty insane, considering about a year ago you were able to buy one of those, a brick of Thunderbolt at Farm and Fleet for like 15 bucks and it was on sale. So otherwise there was a variety of ammunition available. I did see the spam cans and the wood crates with the dual spam can. There was quite a few of those. I couldn't tell you what the prices were, but they were both in the 545 and the 762 variety. So if you're looking for that item, that was available. Yeah, there's a variety of vendors selling antique items. I was kind of looking for magazines for World War I P08s, but I'm not going to be buying the authentic ones at $150 a piece when I believe they're available in the aftermarket, newly remanufactured for about 35 or 40. But I did run across something that was kind of interesting. My buddy pointed out a Hitler Youth knife. There's a cutaway of that. It's interesting, they made those with the swastika, and then when the war ended, apparently they used surplus parts, and they started making them with the what looks like the Boy Scout logo. So that was interesting. There was some reloading supplies, not a lot, but there were some. I was able to score a couple cans of powder that I've been looking for. In our county here, there's 150,000 people that live in the county, and there's only 2 small shops that sell reloading supplies, and they seem to be having trouble getting powder in, so I was happy to find some powder for reloading. Lots of projectiles available. There was some primers available, but I think they're way overpriced at $50 a box when they should be about $30. So the Big Bore Gun Show is a good time. I always look forward to those twice a year. Early October and early March, and then usually a week later, in this case next week, they'll be up in Dubuque. So if you're in eastern Iowa, check out the Big Bore Gun Show in Dubuque. I did have a chance to visit with the folks from Duck Creek Armory. They're a little gun manufacturing outfit here in Davenport. They started, I don't know how long they've been around, but a few years ago I know my nephew attended their concealed carry class. It was like 10 bucks and an hour or two of instruction, and they've opened up a little store where they're starting to manufacture their own weapons. Apparently about a year ago, when all the crap went down with Sandy Hook, they couldn't buy AR parts, so they started making their own. So check out Duck Creek Armory and check out their lowers. They're machined right here in Davenport, so that was kind of fun visiting with those guys. The Duck Creek Armory guys have sent out some guns and gun parts. Oil the Gun, he received a whole kit to assemble an AR, so check out Oil the Gun. He's got a video of that, and Such did a nice review of the Duck Creek Armory lower receivers, so you can check that out. So had a good time at the gun show. Remember Big Bore Enterprises, I'll put a link down there in the description. So I think it was, you know, a good show. You can find most things you're looking for. I was looking for a 2-point tactical sling, but I didn't find one of those. They did have some single-point tactical slings, and lots of pouches and belts and things like that. So didn't find a tactical vest I was looking for, but we'll keep hunting. And did have some holster manufacturers there that had a whole variety of Western wear type holsters and belts. And so overall, it was a pretty good gun show. I always enjoy checking it out, even if you don't buy anything. It's just always fun to look. Let's see, as I said before, there's tons of AR stuff. I think Rock River was definitely represented. There's tons and tons of Rock River. I don't know where Armalite was at this show. They're usually there, but if you were interested in Rock River, you definitely had no trouble finding it. Some of our local guys around here, LNR Arms, he was selling his Glocks at $50 off, so I think there's plenty of handguns on the market. There was lots of those to choose from, all different kinds. Kind of teased my nephew that had a Smith & Wesson 500 for $9.99. I don't know if it was used or not, but I think a lot of people that have those, they don't get used very excessively, so still a good value buying secondhand and saving $100 or more. So there's some shout outs for Duck Creek Armory and Big Bore Enterprises and LNR Arms. There's another large vendor that's down there, Gabe's Gun Store out of let's see, Williamsburg, Iowa. He has a big table, lots of stuff to choose from. I think I bought a 357 King Cobra from them like 25 years ago. So Gabe's is another one to check out in Williamsburg, Iowa. So it's gun show time. I'm sure there's gun shows all across the country, so get on out and see if you can find the things you're looking for. But I don't believe there's any shortage of AR stuff anymore, so maybe that's good news. Hopefully that'll start driving the prices back down. Another thing I noticed, the local Walmart there, the one in West Davenport, they sell shotguns and other long guns, but they never sell semi-autos. And I'm not really sure why. They kept telling me it was just a manager's decision. And all of a sudden they must have changed their policy, because I saw a Windham Weaponry AR-15 in their display case last week. Still not too good on ammo. There's a few boxes in the case, but ammo's still a little short at Walmart here in the Quad City area. So anyway, I want everybody to enjoy their Sunday, get out and have some fun, and we'll see everybody in the Green Dragon Tavern chat tonight. I'm sure there's lots of news to talk about. EBT cards, I was kind of freaked out. Stopped in the little tiny grocery store up here in Bluegrass, and they had a sign on the door, EBT cards not working. And I go, well, look out, here comes the zombie apocalypse. Maybe it's just Obama preparing people for what the future might look like. So lots of things happening in Washington. The veterans are there, and the truckers did their thing, and they marched towards the White House. And I guess there was an overwhelming presence of police there to make sure that there was no trouble. And as of this time, midday on Sunday, I haven't heard of any trouble. The veterans are there just enjoying themselves on the Washington Mall. So anyway, have a good one, and catch you guys in the Green Dragon Tavern chats. That's Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays at 9 Central, and possibly other days of the week if other bartenders show up to open the doors. Okay, you folks, have a good one. aliens. Giant blobs from outer space.